C's Tarot here. We're going to do Gemini general read for August 2024. We're going to start it off with the story cards, paint the foundation of the read, and they'll be accompanied with the synchronicities. After that, we'll move on to the general monthly mood, see what frame of mind you're entering the month in. After that, we'll move on to the good to come, and that'll be followed by challenges and what you can do to overcome those challenges. After that, we'll move on to career and finance, see what you need to know. Then we'll move on to love, so singles first, couples next, and then we'll go to the guidance section through oracle cards and we'll end the read there. So let's get started, Gemini. What's your story, Gemini? Alright, starting card is fierce. You're starting off at a point where you're stubborn or you're standing your ground, and that's crossed by. Setting sail, so it seems like you're moving forward on something, you're leaving something in the past, and you're standing your ground, you're not letting people convince you otherwise. In the past, you had balance, you're either receiving balance or you're seeking balance. It seems like you have reached that point because you're moving towards something and you're standing your ground for it. Currently you're dealing with work, you're working towards this goal. Or you just got a new job or something like that, but it seems like you're standing your ground and you're fiercely defending yourself, you're setting sail, you're moving forward towards something, and now you're putting in the work. In the future, what have you got for you, Gemini? You got magic. It seems like whatever you're manifesting, it's going to come to fruition, it's going to be real. Whatever it is you're working towards, Gemini, this is really good. I like it so far. And what's the overall resounding theme of this story? Is wildflowers. It's going against the grain. It's being a little bit you've really gone off your own animal instinct here, Gemini. It's pretty cool. Let's get some synchronicities for this. How many synchronicity cards does Gemini need? 4. Just like Taurus. Alright. Alright, 4 synchronicity cards please for Gemini, August 2024. You got journey, so yeah, you're setting sail on this journey. Some sort of new journey you're starting, which is good. It's going to end in magic. So it's Gemini, very nice. I'm a Gemini rising, so very nice. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Read myself. You got fall. So for those of you who are in Australia, next month is spring. So if you're in I think North America, it would possibly be going into autumn, so whatever. Something to do in the fall, something to do with the journey. You're setting sail, and you're fiercely defending it, and you're working hard towards it. Gemini looking very nice. We've got planting seeds. Planting seeds, so yeah, you're definitely doing the work, you're manifesting, you're planting the seeds, you're putting the effort in, you're going to see this blossom. It's looking very nice there, Gemini. And princess, again, I think this could all be based on you being the princess, or if you're a male, you could be doing this because of a certain person. I haven't seen anything that indicates a union. It seems like you're doing this all for yourself, so for those of you, it could be someone who's just accomplished, and you're not wasting your time on things that aren't really serving you, and you've matured, you've gotten to you're really going for what makes you happy here, and you're willing to do this journey. I'm sorry I seem like I'm a bit scattered here. Nothing to do with your read, Gemini. I'm just a little bit lethargic, as always, being a parent. Anyway, let's move on to general monthly mood. Let's see what frame of mind you're in. The first two cards will be indicating the frame of mind in which you're entering August in. Third card will be why you're in that frame of mind. Alright, Gemini, August 2024, please. It's going to do a quick shuffle. Alright, Gemini. Yeah, you're moving forward, you're setting sail. You're moving from problems, and be mindful where it takes you. But you are in a transition. You're exiting, you're moving beyond the past problems. Gemini, this is really cool. I like this read. And yeah, you're giving to either yourself or others. Sharing your success builds more success. You're definitely planting these seeds for success, and you got magic ahead. So let that resonate for how, whatever magic means to you. It could just be something unexpected happening, or it could be for you, you might be manifesting something into your life. Alright, why are you in this frame of mind? Because you felt trapped in the past. You were disempowered, you want power, your fears and doubts are holding you back in the past, and you're getting some fruitless outcomes, and you're also overthinking. So you're moving forward on your ideas here. It's looking very nice, Gemini. Let's move on to the good to come for Gemini. August 2024. Alright, Gemini, here we go. Let's move this a bit over here. There we go. Alright. First two cards indicate the good to come. The third card will be how you initially feel about this, because sometimes you don't recognize a good thing when it first appears until later on. That's why that card's there in the spread. So first two card indicates the good to come. You got some ideas. There could be some sort of gossip coming in. There's going to be some sort of teamwork. So it might be collabing. So reach out for help when you need it. Cooperation, gain, teamwork, creativity, realization. Some sort of realization for gossip. I know I've got Gemini in me, but I know that Gemini has been known to be a bit of a gossip star sign. Someone that likes a bit of goss. And that could be you, but it could just be indicating that someone is either spying on you or you're spying on the plan. This is a good to come, so it seems like someone who's going to be collaborating with you is keeping an eye on you, or you've got an eye on someone special. Doesn't have to be romantic, it could be for a work situation. And how you feel about this initially, yeah, you're feeling like you're a little bit insecure, and you feel like you're coming out of failure and dullness of mind and instabilities, but it's actually going to be turning that around for you, and you're going to be on this new journey if you have yet to start. Okay, so I'm listening to my son in the background now. I'm a little distracted. I'm going to refocus back on this read. So the good to come. What is this good to come? Some sort of teamwork. You're going to be having some sort of acceptance for something that happened in the past, and you're going to have some sort of teamwork. Something to do with threes. Could be, if that's something for you. This could be a Capricorn. It's going to give you some sort of understanding and getting over the repressed emotions in which, or some sort of blocked logic. You're telling yourself through negative thoughts. You're going to be overcoming this. And magic's going to be around the corner in the future for you. So you feel like this, you're stuck in a situation, and negative thoughts is keeping you there. But eventually, you're going to ask for help, or someone's going to offer help, or something like that. And it's going to give you some ideas, and you're going to hear some information through gossip or some sort of communication, which is going to lead you to this new journey and achieving this goal of yours. Alright, let's move on to the challenges and what you can do to overcome these challenges. First two cards is the challenge. The next two cards after that will be what you can do to overcome. Challenges for Gemini, please. It's got some insecurities here. Yeah, something that's a bit... Let's clarify this before I start chalking. Alright, it could be some sort of air sign that you're dealing with. Or a water sign. Could be a Pisces, but someone's going to be an issue for you this month. Someone's going to be a little bit greedy with your time. And you're going to be wanting to withdraw. And you're going to feel like some sort of inconsistency with honor, either with you or you're someone else that you're dealing with. Yeah, because someone's going to be cruel and critical of you, and it's your month to not listen to this. You need to follow your gut and set sail on the direction that you want to go, Gemini. What can you do to overcome this is you have to be a little bit strategic. Look at the Seven of Swords here. Some sort of strategy to overcome this low self-esteem, which you might be dealing with. It's not going to resonate for all. Just remember that, Gemini. This is a reading for Geminis. It's only going to resonate for some. And it's going to be some sort of temporary success. So you need to, some sort of withdrawal that you need to do. You also need to celebrate your little victories when they arise. Pat yourself on the back for the work that you've done already. But yeah, you need to be strategic with this withdrawal. It's very similar to Taurus. They had something going on where they were trying to move on from a situation kind of sneakily, but for the best as in a situation. But for some of you, it could be a relationship in which you're trying to get out of that might be abusive or toxic, and you're just figuring out the best way to do so. Or it could be because you might be trying to finish something or strategically trying to start this Ace of Cups of yours here, which is unconditional love, new feelings, and open your heart to receive the emotions that are around you. So something might be strategically, there might be some sort of issue that you have to be strategic or some sort with achieving, but it's going to happen. It's going to feel like magic towards the end of August. But yeah, the feelings are real there, Gemini, so I would follow that, and I would correct my path if that was the situation. If you're with someone that's not really serving you and you've met someone else, that could be your story. Or there could be a business thing where your partner in business or someone that you deal with regularly is actually not the best option, and there's something else on offer or some other plan or something that you need to do on your own, and there's some sort of withdrawal in which you're going to do. It's going to be chasing some sort of passionate or something that you actually feel strongly for. And there's beauty and self-love and pleasure to be gained through this, which seems to be what you're trying to avoid here, to move on from. It's really cool. Challenge there, challenge wasn't too bad. It seems to align with the rest of the other sections. Alright, let's move on to career and finance. Gemini, let's see. First two cards will indicate what you need to know about your career and finance, and the next two cards after that will be what you can do to improve the situation. Alright, Gemini. If you see my videos before, I always talk about Gemini. I always get this thing here where it feels like I'm going cross-eyed. It's happening again. And I always get this lethargic feel. I had an energy drink just before, so I tried to counteract it. I knew that I've got Gemini in me, I'm not picking on you, but there's something to do with the Gemini's reading that is they like to keep it cryptic, and they don't like you to focus on what's going on. Anyway, so cross watches. Maybe they don't want me to tell the cross watches. Anyway, let's go. Career and finance. First two cards will be what you need to know about your career and finances. Some sort of hidden motives, some superficial confusion, short-sightedness, and ignorance. Could you do with your career? Someone might be some sort of wasted opportunity in there. If this is your money, there's something that's going to come up that you're not expecting, that's going to take your money, or something that's going to prevent you. You're going to feel like you're wasting something, some opportunity. How can you improve the situation? You just got to. The time is right for you to take action on your goals here. So you don't need to stop being stagnant, stop being hard on yourself, or continuing a negative cycle here, Gemini. Yeah, you need to focus on your home, family, and success and abundance. You got money coming if you just focus on it. Focus on the goal. Do not get distracted by other people's problems or drama. And that way you'll be able to overcome something, but there will be a sense of waste or wasted opportunity, wasted money from something you don't know quite yet, or something you've been lying to yourself about. Maybe you're saying it's going to work out, I'm going to keep putting more money into this, but you know deep down that it's actually not going to correct itself. So just say you bought a property or something like that, and you wanted to to flip it or sell it. It might be a time for you to stop putting money into that investment. It doesn't have to be a house or anything. It's just some sort of investment which is costing you more than you planned on. And in order for you to overcome this is to focus on your family and abundance instead of the things that you've lost in the past. Alright. Sorry, Gemini. I feel like I stuffed that up for you. Alright, let's move on to love. So singles, first two cards will indicate what's to come for Gemini in August. Next two cards will indicate options or how the rest of the month will play out. And the fifth card will be the outcome. So what's to come for Gemini? Oh shit. Ten of Swords here. It could just be indicating a Gemini that you're dealing with or some sort of betrayal. Damn. Yeah, okay, we've got some sort of cruelty, some sort of hopefully this has already happened. I'm sorry if I don't really hope that, but I don't want this to be around the corner for you. It's some sort of betrayal. It's going to be someone cruel, could be a fire sign. Someone you dealt with in the past. It's a bit stubborn in their ways and cruel and severe. They're a bit ruthless with their words when it comes to dealing with you. And it's going to lead to some sort of huge betrayal. I'm going to clarify this, don't worry. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, some sort of weakness, some sort of doubt. This is repression. There's some things you need to cut out of your life when it comes to love if you're a single Gemini, which is only going to lead to some sort of toxic cycle. This could be a fire sign, could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Sorry if you can hear my son in the background there. He's having fun playing PlayStation. Alright. This is pretty serious. Something that could be an illusion. Maybe someone's stringing you along. Could be a fire sign or a Scorpio. Or a Gemini. A fellow Gemini. Yeah, you really need to focus on what you need in life. In order to avoid this, you need to focus on your you've got the Queen of Pentacles here, which is focus on your home, family, and success, and abundance. Attract that. Do not think of the negative thoughts because you'll be attracting that. So you're a little bit going to be protective of your own feelings and emotions. Don't put yourself in situations where you're putting in more than someone else just because you think they look nice. Something like that. And that will lead to happiness. Once you look after yourself, it will lead to happiness. What can be done to improve the situation for the single Geminis out there? You just need to be articulate and communicate clearly. Make sure people know where you stand. Set your boundaries. Let them know the boundaries or what line shouldn't be crossed. Make sure you're listening to them as well. And you need to also be willing to not be single. So it's a bit of a hard transition. So you get comfortable being single and then someone comes along and you're kind of like, I've been waiting for this for a while, but I'm just gotten comfortable being single. So it's up to you. It's all free will. But when the time comes, you need to communicate clearly what it is you need or want, and also listen to what it is that they need and want, and don't ignore red flags. And look out for yourself in order to give to others. You can't really do much for others unless you take care of yourself there, Gemini. Alright, for those Geminis, let's move on to couples. For those of you who are in relationships, first card's going to indicate your partner's feelings towards the relationship and yourself. Second card will be your feelings towards the situation through August. Third card will be the outcome. And fourth card will be what you can do to improve the situation. Alright, Gemini couples, please, August 2024. Your partner's feelings on the relationship is they might have some sort of illusions or some sort of daydream. They might just be daydreaming about you. There's a loss of control, escapism, promises unfulfilled. Oh jeez, I will clarify this before I go into how you feel. It's just someone else. It's just to do with someone else. No, it's just something to do with jealousy or oppression at work. I just need to clarify this. It just seems like they're just a little bit distracted and a little bit. Their head's not in the game. They're not present right now. It could be a Capricorn, could be a Cancerian or a Pisces or a Scorpio. Doesn't matter, because you know what star sign your partner is. If you don't need me to tell you your star sign of your partner, but could be something to do with some sort of illusion in which they're wasting their time on. It's a lack of courage, a lack of control. They're a little bit unreliable and a little bit stubborn. Something to do with what's in their head. They've been going off their wise counsel, their manifestations. There's something's going on here, Gemini, that you need to keep an eye on. Making sure that they're really giving to the relationship as much as you giving to the relationship. How are you feeling about the situation? You're failing to give to oneself. You're frustrated, and there's some sort of indecisive energy here. You know the decision in which you need to make. Now I'm just going to cut in just because I'm saying just some weird looking dude online telling you your partner is like not good. Don't listen to that. If your partner is fantastic and everything's going well, this isn't for you. But if this is resonating for you, it seems to be the message for you. But don't break up with anyone just because you saw some dude online saying some shit, right? So if this resonates for you, listen. If it's not, I'm sorry. But yes, you're failing to give to yourself. There's some sort of decision you need to make, which will probably benefit you in the future. There's some sort of stagnation, some sort of forced change, but there's also something that's not. You've got the Death card in reverse here. So this is the outcome. It's going to be a bit samey. It's going to be a bit same old. Some sort of frustration. You're not getting the fulfillment here because someone is daydreaming about something else and trying to manifest something else. The loss of control. So I don't think really communication is really going to help. They might lie to you. They say that, yeah, they're going to work in a relationship, but it seems to be it's up to you to make this decision, because if you're waiting for someone to make a decision here, it's just going to keep you in stagnation. Right, you know. What can be done to improve the situation? Oh dear. There may be challenges ahead, but you can face them now. If you want this relationship to work, you can overcome this. It's going to be a test, really, but if some sort of competition, I'm going to get synchronicity. I'm going to get the situation cards out. I'm so sorry, Gemini. I feel so scattered. There's an offer and proposal of commitment on the table. There's a rescue, others involved. So you might be able to rescue the situation if you compete for it, but if you're in a position where you have to compete for something while you're already in an established relationship, is that good for your will, for your own self esteem? Some sort of soulmate, friendship, romantic partner. Okay, you might be a strong connection. If you're feeling this is your partner and this is just some test on some sort of journey that you're on, do what you have to do. But there's some sort of spiritual path. But there is definitely someone else, some sort of daydreaming about someone else, or someone else has been communicating, promising something to your partner possibly, or it could be you. But there's some sort of TikTok deadline, time's running out. So if you want to overcome whatever issue it is, you're going to have to make a decision soon, so you don't start a new cycle being in this same situation. Or you need to communicate with your partner, and you need to compete if you really want this to work out as well. I don't agree with. There's some sort of chaser, hot pursuit thing going on here. Running and avoiding. Yeah, we've got chaser and avoidant. Now, let me just butt in here. Gemini, for those who are trying to get an ex back, or someone who's... don't be overbearing. Don't go, hey, we're going to work on this relationship. If someone's acknowledging someone else, or daydreaming about someone else, or some sort of illusion, best way to counteract that, if you want to bring them back, is to withdraw, so they can actually feel the loss. Because if you're handing them to try and fix a relationship, they're kind of self-sabotaging the situation. Anyway, let's move on to the oracle cards, the guidance section of the read. Sorry about that, Gemini. Let me know if any of this is resonating for you. Anyway, let's move on to the soul's journey. We've got wandering path. Enjoy the journey. That's a new journey, so make sure you enjoy your little victories when you get them. You're on this new journey. It's going to be not just a little victory, but lie back, rest, and relax. So you do need to relax and restore whatever it is that you've burdened yourself with. Soul's connection. Let's do blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Yes, so don't sit around waiting for someone else to make you happy. You need to be able to do that for yourself. Don't let someone have that much control over you. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So yes, definitely some sort of focusing on stand-up comedians, something like that. Make sure that if you're in some sort of depressed or something that's, life's getting a bit real, just make sure you give yourself a bit of time to have a bit of a laugh. Now this read's going on quite long, so I'm going to have to speed through it quite quickly, because I think TikTok won't let me do half an hour, so alright, so let's do the life purpose. For those of you looking for more of a sense of purpose in life, or for those of you in between careers, this might be of assistance to you. We've got books. You connect your life's purpose through the involvement with books. And trust your feelings and dreams to guide you to your career path. So trust your gut and instincts. We've also got writing, so something to do with writing and books. You might be a writer. All right, let's move on to the messages from the cosmos for Gemini, August 2024. Guidance, please. Daybreak, the last obstacle before emergence of life. So yes, you're definitely probably about to start a new cycle. You're setting sail. Pretty interesting read. Key point, grasp the key to the problem, so you understand what it is that needs to change. Mountains, try to climb over this mountain, so you're going to be able to overcome any of your issues. You're able to jump the hurdles, or face the hurdles I should say. Two more. We've got potentiality, young and energetic with great energy, so something's going to refresh revitalize whatever it is that you're lacking right now. You might be a little bit burnt out. An outlet. You have found the right way out, so yes, magic will pursue. Gemini, it was a really nice read. There was a bit of concern there with the single and the couples there. Hopefully that didn't resonate for you. It was a pleasure doing a reading for you. I'm sorry that I'm a bit scattered. I'll do better next time. I'm sorry.